Hello vlog, I have my new apron on. Shane got me this for Christmas. It's the cutest thing in the world. So we're about to bake. Well, first I'm gonna get a new camera battery because I think this one is probably gonna die while I'm trying to film. And that is not cool. So I'm gonna bake some, well, you're wondering what the sound is. I have to put this little like baby gate up in front of my room. Otherwise, Birdie will go in there and she will eat soil out of a plant. So, yeah. I was gonna make some banana nut bread, but Shane is about to go out of town, and so I wanted him to take some with him, and it would be a lot easier for him to take muffins than it would for him to take bread. So, we're gonna do some banana nut muffins. I've got walnuts and chocolate chips to put in there, duh. And yeah, I think that I'm probably just gonna film it. I'm not really gonna like talk you through everything. I'm pretty tired today. I had therapy this morning and it was a killer. So yeah, I'm pretty low energy, honestly. So I'm just gonna film what I'm doing. I will link the recipe down below. It is quick and easy banana muffins. You can see it's dirty, it's well loved by Sally. Okay, Sally's baking addiction. You know she's my fave. So anyway, here we go. I got a package, shocker of the century. Also, I am like, ooh, buddy. I am majorly slicked back today because today's hair washing day and I did not feel like it. So, obviously. Free People package. Okay, it's just one thing, so I'm not even really gonna consider this a haul. This is just a reveal, okay? You'll never guess what it is. Is it a really cute top or dress? Is it something for me to dress up? Is it something for me to look so pretty and cute? No. It's a sweatshirt. It's a sweatshirt, okay? It's a crew neck. You already know. Oh, the texture of it is different than it looked online. Great. So, yeah, it's just light blue. On the back of it, I don't know if this is like the, oh yeah, the brand. The brand is called 1 Teaspoon. So on the back, it has this little 1 teaspoon. And then on the front, I really liked it because it has this little bird on the front. I think that's a bird. Yeah, it has this little bird on the front. And you know I'm a bird girl. So that's that. It's just light blue, little cropped kind of a crew neck. I really love the color. I really want to wear it, but I'm going to have to wash it first. I'll probably do some laundry today so I can wear it. And I dare not risk putting it on and getting like a rash on my neck because I am getting married literally in a week. I can't believe it. Like by this time next week, I will be married, which is so crazy and I'm so excited. But anyway, I'm trying to be like very careful about not wearing a lot of makeup, wearing comfy like loose clothes just to make sure that my skin doesn't start like breaking out or freaking out or anything like that. So yeah, also on the back, the stitch is kind of like raw looking, you can see. It's kind of fuzzy, so it looks a little bit worn in, but yeah, I'm excited. Okay, that's my haul. That's it.
Which one do you go to? I go to several up there right now. Yeah, would you say it was...
Okay, this is officially going to be the worst angle ever, and I'm driving, so I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me, but I can't really set my camera up in here, so you're just on my phone. Well, I just went out to get some groceries, and first I wanted to go by my doctor's office to request a copy of, oh God, to request a copy of my medical records, and I was specifically going to my OBGYN because I really want to find a new OBGYN. Mine is absolutely terrible, and they have done pretty much nothing but terrible things for me, / to me. So I'm really trying to find someone new, and in order to do that, I just like want to go ahead and have my medical records. That way I've got them ready whenever I do find a new place to go. But just a quick funny story. I went in there, and I went in at like 12:30 or so. And like, to my knowledge, you know, they're open all the time, right? Spoiler alert. So I go in and I can like hear people moving around back in the office, but there's nobody sitting there like at the reception. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll just wait a couple of minutes. And so I stood there for probably like 5 minutes without anybody like coming around the corner or saying I'll be right there or anything like that. And then finally this woman like comes around the corner and she's like getting something out of the little reception office, and she like sees me and she's like, hey, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, I just wanted to request a copy of my medical records. And she goes, oh, okay, well, you just fucking flew off. She was like, okay, well, I don't know if you have to sign a paper for that or something, but she's at lunch right now. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, so you need to come back. And I was like, okay. And she was like, she should be back around 1, I think. And I was like, okay, and just turned around and left. And I'm just like, okay, look, obviously, whatever with this angle, I can't deal with it. Obviously, like, people are allowed to go to lunch. Of course, I am not at all saying, like, oh my God, I can't believe that they're taking a lunch. But I'm like, so do y'all take like a full ass lunch break and there's nobody there to assist anyone if they come in and need some help? Like, I don't know, if I didn't have all of these problems with this office already, then it definitely wouldn't be as annoying of a situation. But to me, it was just like another thing where I'm like, dude, y'all are literally the worst this camera angle. I ran back in there afterwards and it was like 1:15, and thankfully someone was there, and I just filled out this form and they said that they would mail them to me. So I hope that happens. I honestly am not gonna hold my breath because my doctor seriously is awful. Just really quick on this subject of doctors, like I was watching one of Carrie Dayton's vlogs the other day. I don't know if any of y'all watch her, but I freaking love her. And she for years has like had period issues basically, and has like always talked to her doctor about it, and like everybody dismisses her. And she posted a vlog the other day where she like finally has gone to someone who is like helping her and listening to her, and she's like finally getting a diagnosis on things, and she was just like crying about it, and I was watching it like literally bawling my eyes out because it is just so ridiculous how women are not taken seriously, like in regards to our period issues, pain that we experience, like whatever it might be. We are just never taken seriously. Obviously, I'm not going to go into like, details, but I have a lot of problems, and I've been having a lot of like persistent issues that keep happening for the past like 6 months to a year. And like my doctor just like doesn't give a shit. Like they're not curious about it at all. They're not concerned about why anything is happening. Like it's just really, really frustrating. This is not TMI to me because I don't really care. I have very, very bad periods, and they're very irregular, and it's always been like that, like my entire life. And so for years and years and years, I was asking the doctor, like, do you think that I could have PCOS? Do you think that I could have endometriosis? Like, I think that there's probably something more serious going on here. And they just consistently dismissed me and were like, well, probably not endometriosis, just like no question about that, which I'm like, okay. And then for PCOS, they were always like, you just don't look like someone who has PCOS. And I'm like, okay. And so for years I've been asking them about this, and then sometime in the last couple of years I was there for an appointment, and as we were talking about stuff, the doctor that I was seeing just like flippantly said, well, since you have PCOS, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, do I have PCOS? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, that could have been, I don't know, cool for someone to tell me, ? Oh my God, dude, me vlogging in the car is the most chaotic shit ever. Okay, sorry, that was my sweetest neighbor. So anyway, all I'm trying to say, I've been so long-winded, of course I have, but if you have problems and if you have a doctor who is not listening to you, who you feel like doesn't care about you, get out of there, okay? Find someone new. I know it's scary. I know it's overwhelming. I know you run the risk of just finding more people who don't care, but we are never going to find someone who cares and never going to find someone who treats us right unless we actually try, okay? So I have not found my new person yet, but I have confidence that I will. I just wanted to encourage you to just start taking the steps, even if it's small. Call a new doctor, request your records, that way you have them. Ask your friends if they have any recommendations. You have to stand up for yourself, and you have to advocate for yourself and your health, because unfortunately, a lot of times, a shitty doctor just won't. so unfortunately the lighting in here kind of sucks today because I have to use the overhead light. It's super rainy and gloomy outside, which is like not ideal for what I'm about to do, but that's okay. I just want to test some nail options for the wedding. So I have this polish, which is called Kyoto Pearl by OPI, and it's just kind of like a shimmery, chromy white. So I'm going to do one layer of this. And then on one hand, I'm going to layer this one over it. The brand of this is Chantecaille, I think is how you say it. I believe that it's French. This polish is called Vega, and I'm pretty positive that it's discontinued because I have tried to find it online and I cannot find it anywhere, and it's like one of my favorite polishes, so that's very upsetting. I have always thought about using this one as my wedding polish, but it's very sheer on its own, so I think that layering it on top of something will kind of help it pop a little bit better. Then I also have this one, which is actually called Bride, and this is by Ruth Polish. And this one is just like a white glitter, basically. It's just like a very neutral, glittery, shimmery situation. So I know that this over this is gonna be really pretty. So I think I'm gonna do one on one hand, one on the other, and then we can just compare and see which one looks better. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it today, and then I mean, I'm not going to keep this on until the wedding. The wedding is on Friday and today is Saturday, so I definitely will redo them, but I think I'm just going to like maybe do it really quickly and just like test it out and see what I think. So yeah, I hope one of them looks really good because yeah, it's for my freaking wedding. All right. Okay, the differences are going to be very small, but this is one layer with the Chantecaille, which is the one that's a little bit more like iridescent. It's kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can get some better shots, but this one, just like the shimmer on it, is a little bit more greenish, bluish, and really just iridescent. The sparkles on this one are a little bit finer, which I also like. Okay, and then the other one, this is one layer of the pearl with Bride on top. So I feel like this one is definitely less shimmery looking, a little less glittery. Okay, this lighting in the kitchen might be a little bit better for you to be able to see. So this is the one that's a little more iridescent. All right, see the shimmer is like super fine and glittery. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And then this is the Bride polish, which I don't know, I just feel like it's not as shimmery and shiny as I would want it to be. And it's much more of like a silver kind of a vibe. So I think this one is probably the way to go. I really like the iridescence on it, and I think that it'll look really good with the dress. Oh my gosh, like look at that on my thumb. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, I am just sitting down with my tea that I just made, and I think I'm probably just gonna try to edit for a few. I may try to work on another Outer Wilds video. I may try to edit a short or two, and probably work on this vlog. I do think that I have enough footage to upload a vlog, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really all that I'm probably gonna do for the rest of the day. I don't really have anything else that I can do. It is super rainy outside. I can't even take the dogs on a walk, which is a huge bummer, but that's pretty much it. So I guess I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I really hope that you enjoyed. I always feel like I never have anything good to do in my vlogs because I really just like, I don't do much. Y'all know that. I really don't do much. So let me know if you enjoyed. If you're someone who is here who has been watching my Outer Wilds videos, thank you for also watching this, and I'm happy to have you here. Anybody who's new who might be watching this, thank you so much, because I have gotten quite a few new subscribers in the past like month or so, And yeah, I'm very appreciative of that. Feel free to let me know anything else that you would want to see from me in the future here on YouTube, whether it's games that you want me to play, more vlogs, things that you want to see me do in vlogs other than just like being at home. I can try to leave the house, I guess, and whatever it is, just let me know. So yeah, I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see you later.